Hello, welcome back to Easy Wonders. Actually, today we will finish our Python fundamentals classes, and today's topic is regarding files. How to create files, how we can write something to a file, and how we can read files using Python code. Okay? By comparing to other programming languages, Python code is very simple to create a file, write something to it, and for everything it is very easy. With writing one or two lines of code, we can do all these things. Okay. Normally, if we are creating a file, if I am creating a text file, just click on new and we can click here text document. Then it will create a file and open it and write. We can write something into it, right? We can write something in this one. Okay. The same thing we can do by using Python code. We can see how it is doing. Okay. Just we can write f. It's just a variable. We can give any variable. We can choose any variable. Okay. Here open. This is a function to open a file. The first argument is the path of the file. We are creating a file here. You can see this folder in C drive, GitHub files. There is no files inside this one. Okay. Now we are going to create a text file in this folder. Okay. For that we need to give the path of the file. The first argument will be the path of the file. Okay. So we can give C:// GitHub / then files folder and / then we can give some name for that file. We can give sample .txt. Okay, we given that name also, and the path is over. In this you can see I used two slashes instead of one. Normally while we are writing the path of a file or folder, we are using single slash only, but in this Python code I used double slashes. The reason is /s or /f such have a special meaning in Python. Okay, so to avoid that special meaning, we should use double slashes while representing a path of file or folders. Okay, everywhere you should use double slashes for writing path. Okay, next argument is the mode of operation on that file, that is reading or writing, like that. Now in this case we are writing a new file. We are creating a new file and writing something to it. So we need to open that file in write mode. Okay, so that I have given W here. Okay, just I wrote this line and entered. Actually the file is created now. You can check the files folder. You can see sample.txt file created there. That's all. Then we can write something to it. For that we can do f dot. Actually we opened this file in as f. Okay, so now we can do with f dot write. We are writing something, right? Inside that, in inverted comma, we can write what all things we needed to write inside that. Okay, I love programming. Okay, I'm writing that and close it. Done. you can see an output shown 18. That is just number of words, number of letters or characters we written in that file, that is showing here. Then after writing, after any operation in files, you should close the file. Then f.close, this will close the file. Now we can check the file, open and check the file. Okay, in files, sample.txt. Wow, I love programming, that is written in that file. That's all. Actually, this is very simple procedure to create a file and writing something into it. Okay, now if we want to read something from a file, we wrote something in that file. Now we can read that written thing from that file. For that also we need to open that file first. Okay, actually we closed already. Control copy. After copying that, I pasted here by Control V, and now I need to open in reading mode. Okay, earlier we opened in writing mode, now in reading mode, and we opened in reading mode. I can enter, then it opened in reading mode, and now I need to read it. Read. Okay, f.read. Yeah, it is read and displayed on the screen. Okay, I love programming. That is the content of that file, right? Okay, now I am again writing something to it. Okay, I copied, Control V, pasted, and I opened in writing mode, and f.write. I am writing something to it again. I love Python. This time I am writing I love Python. Okay, closed it, entered, written in that file, f.close. You can close it. I closed it. You can check that file. Earlier it was I love programming, that I am closing now, and now we are opening the sample file. You can see I love Python. This one is rewritten as I love Python. The previous data deleted and written the new thing. Okay, while using that W, always it will do like that. If any content is there, that will be deleted and write the new things on that. Okay, to avoid that, we can use one other method. That is, instead of using this W, we need to use A, that is for appending. Okay, we can change this W to A, that is for appending something. Then it will not delete the present data, and it will append to that data. Okay, you can see that f.write, we are writing again in append mode. Okay, since it's very easy, we are appending this to our file. Okay, I am giving a space at starting and entering this f.close and closing it, closing the file. We can check it. Earlier it was I love Python. I am closing that one, and we can open the file. By opening, we can see I love Python, since it's very easy. this sentence also appended. Okay, so now we studied different type of operations on files, that is writing, reading, appending. Okay, there are some other modes of operations also. We discussed about read, write and append. Now we can W plus, this is another mode. This is actually we can write and read, both we can do by W plus. Okay, also we can use R plus. In this case also we can use both the thing, that is reading and writing. But the difference between these two is this R plus we can read and write from a file which is present in that folder, right? But in case of W plus, the advantage is if there is no file named as this, then it will create and write it. Okay, if I am changing this to xy.txt, then by using this W plus, it will create a new file and write on it. But if I am using R plus, then it will not create a new file like this. Okay, new file creation is not possible with the R plus, but if we are using W plus, it will create and write something, and read also possible. Okay, that's about this. And now we are I am showing you to how we can read a file line by line. Okay, for that we can choose another file. I am taking ec.txt file and pasting here. I need to read this file line by line. Okay, there are 6 lines of 6 lines written here. I love Python, it's very easy and wonderful. Anyone can use it very easily. I already studied all the fundamentals of Python. I practiced it perfectly. I will go ahead with confidence. Okay, we need to read these lines one by one. For that we can do one thing. I can show you. Just we are opening in reading mode. We need to open the file in reading mode, then we can read it, right? Open, sorry, xy, I changed that. Control C, by Control C we can copy it and Control V paste it. Sample.txt in reading mode, right? Reading mode. Okay, then we can use a for loop for lines. Actually for lines in that file, actually for lines in F, we opened the file as F, so we are checking each line in F. Okay, just print lines. We can print that lines. Okay, actually instead of these lines you can use line or any other variables, I, k or something, some other variables also you can use. Okay, here we are using line in F, print line. Okay, then by entering you can see here I love Python, since it's very easy. We selected that sample file, that is why wrote this one. We can change that to EC, and that our new file. If open, the new file name is ec.txt in reading mode. Then we can do the same. Control V to paste it and enter. You can see all the lines are written here. Okay, I love Python. It's very easy and wonderful. All the 6 lines read by this for loop. Okay, now I am giving a task, that is we need to write the number of words in each line in front of this. Okay, we need to find the word count in each line and print that in front of it. Okay, how we can do that? We can use the same. First we need to open the file, open in reading mode. Then we can use for loop. Okay, in for loop what we need to do, we need to print that line. Before that we want to write word count with colon. We can give some space, and then we need to write the word count, right? For that just we can split this each line by using a split method. We can split I love Python, these 3 words we can split by this space. Okay, for that we can line dot split. That is a method in Python that will split this line to separate words, a list of words. Okay, I can show you what's happening. You can see word count, then I love Python, a list of all the words in that line. Here you can see a list of all the words in the second line. Okay, it created a list of all the words in third line, like that. Okay, that is the split method in Python. Okay, then we need to count the number of words in this list, right? For that we can use length function, that is len function. Okay, I can show you that. We are again opening in reading mode, and we can use the same for loop. In this we need the length function also, that's all. Line split, length of that list. Okay, we will get the length of that list, it will get printed. Okay, then we can see word count 3, I love Python, there are 3 words, right? And word count 5, it's very easy and wonderful, there are 5 words, right? Okay, now we are doing one more task, that is we need to write all these things with this count in a new file. Okay, we need to create a new file and write all these things with this word count and its number in a new file. Okay, we can check how we can do that. We need to open a new file, then create and open a new file, and then we can write these things into it. Okay, for that first we are opening the existing file first, then we need to open a new file, that is we can open it as f out f out equal to open in the same folder with a name ecout.txt. We are creating a new file, right? For creating a new file we need to use w, and we need to write this content in that file, right? So we should open in writing mode. Okay, we opened that file also. Now we need to do the task. For that we can use the same and copy, Ctrl C, Ctrl V to paste it, and we need to, in this case we need to write also. Okay, this is just to print on the display, but we need to write to this new opened file. So f underscore out, in that file we need to write what we need to write. We need to write the same thing here, right? So I can copy this part and put inside this. Okay, and but the one thing we need to carry is, actually in write we are using strings only. Strings we are writing in a file. Okay, so the entire thing should be a string. So we can add concatenate strings. Actually this one is a string. Word count inside this double quotes, it is a string, and after that this is a number, right? Length is a number. These all are numbers. Okay, so we can't concatenate strings and integer together. So we need to convert this number to a string. For that we can use Str function, and we can make this entire thing inside that string function. Okay, so we will get a number here that will convert to a string. Then we can plus, after that number we can give a small space. For that we can just give a space with the double quotes. Okay, then we can add this line also. Okay, plus operation in string, it will concatenate all the strings. Actually this is a string, this another string, this is another string, this line also a string. So this one, this number and this line, everything will be concatenated, that is added, and that string will be returned to that new file ecout.txt. Okay, now we can check it. Entering, you can see this is printed here. At the same time, initially 28 words written, next 43 words written in that file, then 44 words written, like that. Okay, we can check that file now. We can open it, we can close these all now and open the new file. You can see ec.out, ec_out new file is created, and you can see nothing is written here because we not yet closed the file. I already told you closing is very important. We should close after our work. I am closing both the files now. f.close, f_out.close. okay, closed all that. Now we can check it. Yeah, now we can see count 3, I love Python, count 5, it's very easy and wonderful. There are 5 words. Okay, like that everything is written in a new file. Okay. Wonderful. Now I can show you one more thing, that is, I told you closing is very important. File should be closed after use. Okay, so to avoid forgetting about that, we can do one thing. We can use with. There is a with keyword, with, then open. We can open with open, not f equal to, with open. We can open this file in reading mode as f. Okay, as f. We are opening as f. Then we can write what all the things we need to do. Then there is no need to close it. By default it will close. So there is no problem of forgetting it. Okay, we can write something here. We can append something to it. Now easy file with append f, and we can write now f dot write great, we finished all the fundamentals. Okay, we need to write this also to that easy file. Okay, that also written or appended. Okay, there is no need of closing, just I can open it and see. No need of closing, it will close by default. Okay, you can see. Great, we finished all the fundamentals. These words also appended to that file, and that closed by default. Okay, that's about the file operations. These are the main file operations we need to study. You can check the documents in Python website, or you can search in Google, and you can find many other operations are there by using Python for files. Okay, anyway, I think we completed all the important and fundamental things regarding Python. You can go ahead with these fundamentals, then you can easily develop different programs. Okay, again I am saying, you should make these all things thorough. If you are perfect in these fundamentals, I am sure you can do any type of program in Python. Okay, wish you all a good future in Python. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye. Goodbye.